Welcome, and thank you for being here. I'm really glad that you chose to spend this time with me. I want to invite you into a moment of reflection today. Not something rushed, not something loud, just a quiet, honest conversation. One you can sit with, return to, and allow to gently work on you over time. I want to share one mistake that has proven to be deeply detrimental to so many people. And if we're being honest, it's something most of us have wrestled with at some point in our lives. Many of us carry visions, we carry dreams, we carry a picture in our hearts of who we want to become, how we want to live, and the impact we want to make. We can see it, we can feel it, and yet we keep putting it off. We tell ourselves we'll start tomorrow. We assume we have more time. We assume tomorrow is promised. We assume there will always be a better moment, a clearer path, a quieter season. And so we wait. But experience has taught me something important. Tomorrow comes with its own challenges. Tomorrow comes with its own distractions, responsibilities, and unexpected interruptions. Tomorrow is never empty. Tomorrow is never neutral. Procrastination has a way of keeping people stuck at the starting block, not because they lack ability, not because they lack intelligence, but because they've convinced themselves that delay is harmless. It isn't. One of the most subtle lies procrastination tells us is that waiting is the same as preparing, that thinking about it is the same as doing something about it. That clarity will come before action, but more often than not, clarity comes after movement. You don't have to know the entire path. You don't have to see the full staircase. You just need enough courage to take the next step. Even if it feels uncertain, even if it feels uncomfortable, even if it feels imperfect. There's a quote that has stayed with me for a long time. The late Dr. Miles Monroe spoke about what he believed to be the richest place on the planet, and it wasn't a bank, it wasn't a city, it wasn't a country. He said, the richest place on the planet is the graveyard. Because buried there are dreams that were never fulfilled, ideas that were never shared, books that were never written, businesses that were never started, conversations that were never had, love that was never expressed, potential quietly laid to rest. That thought is sobering, not because it's meant to scare us, but because it's meant to wake us up. Procrastination doesn't usually show up as something dramatic. It shows up as small delays, harmless excuses, reasonable justifications. It whispers, not now, instead of shouting, never. And over time, those small delays add up. I want you to reflect on this gently, not with judgment, not with shame, just with honesty. What is something you keep telling yourself you'll do tomorrow? What vision keeps resurfacing in your mind, even though you've tried to ignore it? What step have you been avoiding because you don't feel ready yet? Here's the truth that took me a long time to accept. You will never feel fully ready. There will always be something missing. More information you think you need. More confidence you wish you had. More reassurance you're waiting for. But growth doesn't happen in certainty. Growth happens in movement. Action doesn't require perfection. It requires courage. And sometimes the most powerful decision you can make is simply to begin. Awkwardly, imperfectly, and without applause. This is not about rushing your life. It's about respecting it. It's about understanding that time is not an unlimited resource. It's precious. and how we use it shapes who we become. When you delay what matters most to you, you don't just postpone progress. You slowly disconnect from the version of yourself you know you're capable of becoming. I don't want that for you. And more importantly, I don't think you want that for yourself. So, let this be an invitation. Not to overwhelm yourself, not to overhaul your entire life overnight, just to choose one small intentional act that moves you closer to your vision. One email, one conversation, one page, one decision. Because momentum is built in motion, not in waiting. As you sit with this, allow yourself to listen again. These audio-first reflective experiences are meant to be revisited. Let them meet you where you are. Let them shift something quietly inside you. And if this reflection resonated with you, I invite you to subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with someone who might need to hear it. Let's keep this conversation going. Thank you for listening.